So as usual, I forgot to film an intro, so here it is. So I'm starting off with stretched hair, and of course I'll have a video linked below how I stretch my hair. So now that I have my hair stretched, I'm just going to section off a section of my hair, spray with a little bit of water just because my hair is completely dry and nobody wants to twist completely dry hair. So you want it to dampen it just a little bit with your spray bottle. And then I'm going to take my wide tooth comb and just thoroughly detangle it, even though my hair is pretty much already detangled. For twist out, you need to make sure your hair is as detangled as it possibly can be. So I always detangle it again before I twist my hair up. And then now for the star of the show, the Melanin Hair Care Twist Elongating Style Cream. Side note, guys, she said Natural 85 mentioned that this product was unscented, and it literally is unscented. Like, I literally don't smell a thing. I smell like a faint smell of something, but like, this product is literally unscented. I don't know how I feel about that. So now back to our regularly scheduled programming. So I'm taking some of that twist elongating cream, the Melanin Hair Care Twisting Cream, and I'm just going to apply a little bit to my hair. Guys, for this product, a little bit goes a long way. You really don't need to like put so much on your hair because this is such a thick product. Even though it is such a thick product, it melts right into my hair, guys. Like, it really just melts into your hair. But anyways, like I said, you really don't need a lot. So you just see me applying a little bit and just kind of adding more as I go. And then I'm just going to twist it like regular twist. I have done so many twist out tutorials at this point. You guys should know what I do for my twist. I just twist it and smooth it out and make sure that my twists are nice and smooth and twist. And then when I get closer to the ends, I take my my paddle brush or whatever type of brush and I detangle my ends, because you really want to make sure that your ends are nice and detangled so that your ends of your twist out are nice and smooth. And then I'll just twist it down a little bit more again now that it's all detangled and smoothed out. And then I will apply just a little bit more product to the ends just to make sure, again, to seal those ends. And I think that's what I'm going to do here. Yeah, apply a little bit of product, just a little bit, and then just twirl it around my ends just to get that perfect curl at the end. And that is it. Another side note, this is supposed to be a twist elongating cream. I definitely can tell my twist is elongated. Even though I did do this on dry stretched hair, so my twist is already going to be elongated because my hair is stretched. But I normally do my twist on stretched hair, so I usually know the shrinkage that I get. And this one is a little different. My twist is a little bit longer than usual. So I definitely already see the elongation just straight from the twist. Okay, so this is all my twists completely twisted up. I didn't really need to show you how I did every single one of them because I did them all the same way. What I've been doing recently is after I twist my hair, I like to put my hair in a plastic bag just so it traps the moisture for a little bit. So I only do this for about 15 minutes. I just tie a plastic bag around my head, and then you will see me put my bonnet on top. This really just traps in moisture and really allows the product to really marinate into your hair, and just prevents, like, this is really good for people with low porosity hair where your products don't really absorb well into your hair. If you do this, it creates a little bit of heat. The product really absorbs into your hair. Like I said, I only do this for about 15 minutes. I found that my twist outs are way more successful. Like, I have a better chance of the twist out becoming more of a success when I do this, and my hair is a lot more moisturized and really just reaps the benefit of the products. So I just do this for 15 minutes and I take it off. I wanted to mention, while I still have it fresh on my mind, and now that I have just finished twisting up my hair, I noticed that I can feel the hold that this twist elongating cream has, which is really weird because I usually don't get like a hold feeling in my twist from a cream. I usually get it from like a gel or something like that. Feeling the twist like mold, I'm feeling a slight hold, not like a cast, but like as if this thing has hold, basically. I can also tell that this dries really quickly. Like, I think I remember Natural 85 mentioning this in one of her tutorials, that her twist elongating cream dries quickly. It dries quickly. I don't know how to explain it, but my hair feels like it's gonna dry quickly, and like, I don't know. It's I mean, it's a good thing. It's definitely a good thing because I can feel it drying and basically holding my twist, which tells me that this is gonna be very defined, and I am super excited, like, guys. And like I said, I mentioned my twists do feel, as I finish twisting my hair, I do still feel like my twists are elongated. They're not extremely elongated, but I am seeing a very slight difference in the length of my twist. It also could be from the fact that I haven't done a twist out in so long. Although this is a very thick product, it does absorb once it touches you. Like, it absorbs on contact, and it dries right into your hair and really gives your hair that mold. And I'm really excited tomorrow to take these twists out and see what they look. So now it's the next morning, and I'm just gonna put a little bit of oil in my hands, and just really put that all over my hands. I like to put it all over my hands because all parts of my hands touch my hair. So I'm just gonna take my hair and really just unravel it. I just kind of like twist it in the opposite direction, kind of pull it apart. Yeah, I don't really have a specific method. I just try to do what causes less frizz. So here that method wasn't really working, so I had to start from the bottom and then try to separate again. As you guys can see, there is basically no frizz. Like, there's like, where's the frizz? I don't see it. It is completely smooth, and I mean, it just looks so nice. So anyways, for the next of them, I just did the same thing. I just unraveled in the opposite direction and kind of just pulled it apart. And again, guys, where do you see the frizz? Because honestly, I don't see it. So I did the same thing for all of them. As you guys can see, I just kind of like pull them apart. And then I'll just kind of like twirl them back if they kind of curled a little funky. And I look at that, guys. I mean, that's crazy. Then I'm gonna apply just a little bit more oil, just a little bit, and again work that through my. Honestly, it's really not necessary. I mean, there's literally no frizz in my hair, guys. Like, I do the most. I literally put the oil like all over my fingers and just making sure that everything is coated in oil, and then I just separate my hair. I just kind of pull it apart and see where it wants to naturally separate, and then I'll kind of like twirl it. So what I'm doing here is trying to figure out what way it curled, like what way I twisted it, so that I can twist it back in that same way in order to cause frizz. Honestly, this was kind of unnecessary. I was doing the most, and after a while I just kind of stopped doing this. But I was trying to see what way it twisted it, so that when I would twirl it around my finger like this, I would twirl it around in the right way, because sometimes I twirl my hair in the wrong way and the twist doesn't define the way I want. But I realized I pretty much twisted going back for my whole head, so I just separate and then twirl going back. So I didn't really have to sit here and test it out and figure out whatever I was doing before. So I just separate it. I try to separate, like I said, where it naturally wants to separate. And every piece that I separate, I twirl. Like, I don't let it go down without twirling. I twirl every piece around my fingers. So this is the finished look, guys. I mean, as I'm looking at this, I'm like obsessed. So what I'm doing here is using my hands and really massaging my scalp. As you guys can see, I'm really trying to avoid my ends. So I really go straight for my scalp, just literally straight into my scalp, and try to kind of lift. But honestly, my hair had so much volume. I don't know why I was doing this, because like, my hair was already voluminous. Like, what was I doing here? I was literally doing the most. Like, I was literally doing the most. My hair did not need to be fluffed out anymore, and I just sat here and made my hair look 10 times worse. But you guys saw how it looked in the beginning. I mean, gravity will take its course and my hair will go back down eventually. But honestly, I wish I could go back in time and tell myself to stop fluffing, because it's fluffy. It's done. I don't know what I was thinking. But anyways, I'll go in and I'll just re-separate chunks that are kind of too big. I really don't like my Twistout to be too chunky. I really like to separate the heck out of it, because I like volume. Like, I like movement. I don't really like having 8 chunks in my head. I prefer to have like a million little twists, you know. So I really do go and separate big chunks, because I just don't like that look. I just like it to be nice and full. As you guys can see, I'm sitting here fluffing the life out of my hair. Like, it's done, sis. Your hair has volume. There was no need for me to keep going. But anyways, as you guys can see, this turned out super successful, and it really was, my Twistout was a lot more elongated than it normally is. And as you guys can see, the definition is on point. It probably caused a little bit more frizz from the unnecessary fluffing that I was doing. But as you guys can see, I'm just going and just, again, separating large chunks, because I don't like that, like I said. But all in all, this was a really great product, and I do highly recommend it. I mean, it just gave me definition, volume, length. I mean, and it's gorgeous, and it lasted and gave me moisture, and that is all. And I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.